Welcome to Cosmo Talks. I'm Petra. In this episode, we explore the difference between data-driven and data-obsessed and how you can be a good host to your microorganisms. Because together, you form a fascinating ecosystem. And when the interaction is right, when the crosstalk runs smoothly, you flourish. We live in an age of unprecedented measurability. Steps, heart rate, sleep, blood sugar, HRV, everything is trackable. And data is valuable. It gives insight. It reveals patterns. It makes the invisible visible. But there's a flip side. When measuring becomes an obsession, when the dashboard dictates your day, when you no longer trust your own body without external validation. Data-driven is powerful. Data-obsessed is destructive. The difference is crucial. Many people think more data is always better, that every data point is useful, that you should base decisions on constant measurement. But not all data is equal. Some data is actionable. It leads to better decisions. Other data is noise. It clouds more than it clarifies. And the psychological cost of constant monitoring is underestimated. Anxiety over normal variations, obsessive checking, loss of body trust. Your body sends signals constantly: hunger, fatigue, energy, discomfort. For thousands of years, humans have relied on these signals. Modern tracking is a supplement to those signals, not a replacement. When you can no longer read your own signals without a device, something has been lost. In 2023, The Lancet Digital Health published an analysis of the psychological effects of health tracking. The results were nuanced. Moderate tracking, periodic, aimed at specific goals, improved health outcomes. Intensive tracking, constant on everything, correlated with increased anxiety and obsessive behavior patterns. The sweet spot, strategic measuring, not constant measuring. For microbiome testing, something similar applies. A baseline measurement is valuable. It shows your starting point. Periodic follow-up measurements show progress. But analyzing your microbiome monthly is overkill. The changes are too small to interpret. The question isn't, can I measure this? The question is, does this measurement change my actions? If a measurement doesn't lead to different choices, it isn't information. It's noise. A 2022 study in JAMA Internal Medicine showed this with blood sugar monitoring. In diabetic patients using insulin, continuous monitoring improved control. In healthy people without diabetes, the same monitoring gave no health benefits, only increased anxiety. Context determines whether data is useful or harmful. At Cosmo Group, we learned to measure strategically, not obsessively. We saw clients who tracked everything. Every calorie, every step, every sleep phase, every heart rate variation. Their dashboards were full. Their lives were empty of spontaneity. A consultant in his late 30s illustrates this. He had 3 wearables, 2 food tracking apps, continuous blood sugar monitoring, weekly microbiome tests. His data was excellent. His health was not. The stress of monitoring undermined what the monitoring was trying to improve. We helped him detrack, to measure only what was actionable, to let the rest go. His initial resistance was strong. But what if I miss something? We explained that he was missing things anyway. You can never measure everything. The question is whether you measure the right things. After 3 months of strategic measuring, only HRV and periodic microbiome analysis, his outcomes were better than ever. Less data, better health. The aha moment. Data is a tool, not a goal. The goal is health, vitality, flourishing. Data is useful insofar as it serves that goal. When data undermines the goal through stress, obsession, loss of body trust, it has become counterproductive. With every measurement, ask yourself, does this change my actions? Does this improve my outcomes? Or is it just noise filling my dashboard? Strategic measuring with clear questions and clear consequences. That's data-driven. Measuring everything, constant checking, anxiety over normal variation. That's data-obsessed. The difference isn't subtle. Choose the right side, the biohack, the tracking holiday. Choose a week in which you turn off all tracking. No wearables, no apps, no measurements. Listen only to your body. Hungry, eat, tired, rest, energetic, move. At the end of the week, do you miss the data or do you actually not miss it? Does your body have signals you'd forgotten to read? This isn't an argument against tracking. It's a test of whether your tracking is still productive. This was Cosmo Talks. Remember, you're not a machine that can break down. You're not a puzzle made of separate loose pieces. You're an ecosystem that responds, and that's good news, because every moment is a new opportunity to work on your biological age and your health. Want to discover more? Visit cosmogroup.eu. Until next time.